Hello everybody, this is Ben from the Blue Monday podcast with another BlueTube video. Please, I'm not stoned. The hotel had a swimming pool and my eyes don't like the chlorine. I am not stoned, I promise you. And this hotel is not going on the shit list either. It's quite a good one if you can guess the brand. This is a quick video prior to the game tomorrow at Barnsley, but a few bits of news as well. Ipswich have drawn Crystal Palace away in the Carabao Cup. If you saw the draw, this is the second time they've made a complete dog's dinner of the draw. If you remember in the first round, Charlton were drawn to play 2 games at once, and this time Ipswich were drawn at home. I think there was another team as well, and then switched to away. I've worked in the entertainment business. I'm smelling a rat here. Well, let me give you 2 choices. Either these people are completely incompetent and they're going to mess everything up, or they're doing it on purpose so it trends on Twitter and they get more people saying the word Carabao, like Mick did 25 times in his press conference the other day. Crystal Palace away. I think Mick is going to see this as a royal nuisance. Obviously, we've got the run of 3 away games at the moment. With Barnsley tomorrow, it was Luton past Tuesday, then Millwall the following Tuesday. Then we were due to have Brentford at home one Saturday, Fulham at home the next Saturday, followed by international break. Yes, am I right about that? There might be another fixture in that. Excuse me if I've got that wrong. So he's going to see this as a right nuisance having to go away in the middle of those 2 home games. So I think this is probably going to be our last Carabao Cup game of the season. Maybe an even more experimental team than played against Luton. Let's see how the 3 games in between Barnsley, Millwall, Brentford all pan out. More news, Harry Wright, the son of Richard Wright and of Snapchat infamy, I'm afraid. He's gone on loan to Brightlingsea. This only a couple of days after Mick said he was going to wait to see if anyone went on loan, although to give Mick his true context on saying that, I think he was talking about potential first team players and strengthening up that under-23s team. Obviously, Harry Wright seems to be one level below that, so that kind of chums in with what Mick's saying. Okay, so good luck to him at Brightlingsea, and if any of our ground hoppers haven't been there and they want to give him a look, let us know how he plays. TWTD have reported that QPR have refused to match Ipswich's £25 sinking up the away match costs, claiming that it does not fit in with their running costs, and it will cost you £28 to sit in the lower tier at QPR, which is a currently horrific view from down there, really bad, one of those dip down ones, although after Luton the other night it probably, and £33 to sit in the top tier. Obviously not all clubs are going to go for this. We don't know the ins and outs of it. I guess they would argue they're a smaller capacity and stuck in the middle of Shepherd's Bush, but it would be nice to see some kind of parity on the £25 thing, especially Championship games. It's a lot of away games to go to and to get to, and given the price of travel to somewhere like Shepherd's Bush, very difficult. So Barnsley tomorrow. We have had some wonderful reviews for our preview podcast, which you can get on Acast, our Blue Monday preview show that dropped this morning. Please say thank you to Carlo on Twitter from the Reds Report podcast. He did a great job, and I think he's given us, hopefully not too much, I think he's given us quite a lot of confidence with the kind of view that this is a good time to play Barnsley and that the team's probably not going to be ready until week 2 or 3 of September, and that there is some chance of stealing in there and getting the 3 points. Don't want to get overconfident because we normally go bumping down to earth if we do that, but my feeling is there is a chance of a win here. The only thing I would say, the caveat, is Ipswich have not been behind this season. They have not even conceded a goal, so we need to see how the team reacts. obviously it'd be nice to see them not concede a goal for much longer, but certainly confidence levels may be growing a little bit for this away trip tomorrow. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on all of that stuff. What's Mick going to do against Crystal Palace? Harry Wright, have QPR got any right to keep these prices at £33? I mean, I think given what we were charging last season, might be a case of pot and kettle black there. Please subscribe to the podcast. You can find it on iTunes and Acast. Blue Monday ITFC, just type that in and you'll find us. We've got 3 shows per week. I found this laying around in my hotel room. This is one of our wonderful t-shirts. If you go to our Twitter profile at Blue Monday ITFC, you will be able to buy a t-shirt. We don't make a lot of money out of them. They're just a little thing that's a bit of kind of branding that you can wear. We make about £2 or £3 and it just helps to the running costs of the podcast. Be nice if there was a time where it didn't cost us a load of money to do it and, you know, we could just break even. That would be magnificent. Please subscribe on Twitter to these BlueTube videos. Not on Twitter, on YouTube. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter is what I was going to say afterwards. But subscribe on YouTube, Benjamin Bloom, and let me know in the comments what you think. And anyone interested to know anything about Martin Waghorn, if you go through my Twitter feed, I think it's BlueTube episode number 4 or 5, there's now 100 plus comments from Rangers fans about Martin Waghorn. So if you want to know anything about him, please check out there. Safe travels to anyone going to Barnsley tomorrow, and let's hope this unbeaten start, this clean sheet start, continues. Over and out.